Hello, and welcome back to Game Domain, and yes, the future of our classic series top sellers. Our top seller series debuted back in April of 2018 with our top sellers GameCube edition. Following that video, we added 13 more installments into this series over the next couple years, eventually moving over from consoles to console genres like handhelds or home consoles once we ran out of consoles to cover. But today, we're bringing the series back after a couple of years and heading down a new path of top sellers rankings, video game franchises. For those of you who are unfamiliar with how the series is structured, we'll explain that now. We use factual and statistical data that cannot be argued to get this top 5 ranking of the best-selling video games in whatever topic or genre we may choose. We take these ranking numbers directly from published and sourced databases with the official sales numbers of each game. So please do not argue in the comment section that our list is wrong or you disagree with it, because it's literally data and us just talking about it. Also, just a disclaimer for this video, we're ranking the top 5 best-selling games in the Super Mario series. So this list will exclude series like the Mario Kart series, Mario Sports games, and Mario Party. So let's get into the video and take a look at the top sellers of the Super Mario series. Honorable mentions. As always, we discuss the 5 games that just missed the cut for being a top seller. So for numbers 10 through 6 for the Super Mario series, they are as follows. New Super Mario Bros. 2 comes in at number 10, followed by the Super Mario 3D World games at 9, Super Mario Bros. 3 at 8, Super Mario Land at 7, and Super Mario World at number 6. Now let's get into the real list and see what games get to call themselves Super Mario's top sellers. Number 5, New Super Mario Bros. U series. While the Wii U is considered a lost console for many, sandwiched in between the intensely popular Wii and the innovative Switch, it certainly knew how to sell games well. The New Super Mario Bros. Series has been around since 2006, with the original installment on the Nintendo DS, as Nintendo wanted to launch the classic Super Mario Bros. Platforming style into a new generation of titles with updated graphics and gameplay mechanics. New Super Mario Bros. U, along with its sister titles New Super Luigi Bros. U and New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, is likely the last of its kind, as Nintendo will look to reboot the Super Mario Bros. Series in a new light for the next title. The Wii U version was fairly disappointing in the eyes of most fans, not really innovating nearly enough from its predecessors. Although it did sell incredibly well, with 22.2 million copies being sold worldwide between the original and the deluxe versions of the game for the Wii U and the Switch. Fans and critics alike view this game as a poor improvement on its predecessors, and it was just kind of a successful money grab for Nintendo. Being on a next-generation console, it was of course a graphical and gameplay improvement from the original New Super Mario Bros. Titles from the Nintendo DS, Nintendo Wii, and Nintendo 3DS. Yeah, droning on listing the amount of iterations Nintendo has brought this game to us in is kinda tiring. Somehow fans have kept buying it though, but the latest deluxe version for the Nintendo Switch was kinda the last straw for Nintendo fans. The next time we receive a traditional platformer Super Mario Bros. Game, let's hope that they completely abandon the more than abused New Super Mario Bros. Model. Number 4, Super Mario Odyssey. Cue Cascade Falls theme. Oh, sorry, that was me just getting hyped up about Odyssey due to how good that song is. Super Mario Odyssey took the 3D genre of Super Mario games to an entirely new level. It took advantage of the brand new, at the time, Nintendo Switch's incredibly powerful capabilities to bring us a completely open world Super Mario experience with the crispest and cleanest graphics the series had ever seen. The storyline was fairly well thought out for a Super Mario title. Bowser steals Peach, and Mario has to save her. What? That plotline has never been in a Mario game before. But in all seriousness, the game added a great new protagonist companion in the form of Cappy. Cappy not only brought along an interesting new face to the series, but Cappy unlocked a whole slew of abilities and game mechanics for Mario. Throwing Cappy is the main mechanic in the game for players, as Mario can do this to perform certain abilities, tasks, and attack enemies of all kinds. So not only is Cappy a great character addition, but a great gameplay gimmick as well that we hope to see again in future title. Perhaps a sequel? One can only hope, as that seems highly unlikely at this point. Other unique features include flat zones, areas in which you can enter a pipe that turns you into an old-fashioned 2D platformer Mario that you can progress through small portions of the world as. One of the coolest features of Cappy is his ability to capture other enemies and characters and control them. There's loads more we could discuss about Super Mario Odyssey, but all of you in the audience have heard us and everybody else talk about ad nauseum for the past 5 years. Wow, that's insane to say that this game has been out for almost 5 years. And in the past 5 years, Odyssey has sold 23.5 million copies for the Switch, to put it in our number 4 spot. If you want more about this game, check out our dozens of videos we've done on the game, from top 5s to in-depth reviews and other fun satirical ones. Number 3, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. We won't be ripping on the New Super Mario Bros. Series nearly as much in this entry, because the Wii version was a good installment in the series. As an improvement over the original New Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo DS, the Wii version took new leaps with some new and improved features, and much improved gameplay mechanics. As an improvement over the original New Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo DS, the Wii version took new leaps with some new and improved features and much improved graphical setting. The home console version of the Wii looked far more clean than the DS version, and it makes the playing experience a lot more fun in many ways. The motion control capabilities of the console also made for new features that utilized it, much to the delight of fans who'd been used to just moving Mario around with a stick for 25 years prior. This version also introduced multiplayer up to 4 people, a fun feature for families or groups of friends to enjoy. We know we certainly played our fair share of hours using the multiplayer feature as Luigi and different colored Toads. The plot of this game is another unique one, as this time, Bowser steals Peach, and Mario has to travel through 8 worlds and track them down to save the princess. What? Oh, come on. You can't say that plotline has been used before. The motion control features allow players to use new moves as Mario, just with the shake of their hand and controller, causing Mario to do new tricks like a short spin jump, a spin in midair to keep him afloat longer, and picking up and throwing certain objects. Some new power-ups were added, such as the propeller suit, ice flower, and the penguin suit. New Super Mario Bros. Was a slight improvement over its predecessor, and was very successful due to it being the first new 2D platform Mario game on the new Nintendo Wii console. The new Super Mario Bros. Was a slight improvement over its predecessor, and was very successful due to it being the first new 2D platformer Mario game on the newer Nintendo Wii console. Fans were curious what kind of power the Wii would provide to this series of games, and it paired greatly with the 3D Super Mario Galaxy titles to provide Super Mario fans with loads of new fun on the Wii console. The game was just the second in the new Super Mario Bros. Series, so fans were not yet tired of the oversaturation of the series at that point. The Wii version sold 30.32 million copies, good enough to place it as the Super Mario series' 3rd top seller. Number 2, New Super Mario Bros. Okay, I mean, can we stop talking about the games from this oversaturated series? They're not terrible, but they're all kind of the same. There's only so much we can talk about at this point for each one of the games. Well, we can't control what goes on in these top sellers lists. Only the tens of millions of us who have purchased the new Super Mario Bros. Games over and over again can. The original new Super Mario Bros. Game was a great improvement over the previous 3D platformer Mario games that came before it. After Nintendo's stint of making quality 3D Super Mario games on the N64 and Nintendo GameCube, it was time they returned to their roots and provided fans with a brand new and completely rebooted experience of the original Super Mario Bros. Platformer games. That's why they thought of this brilliant new plotline of Bowser, the evil bad guy who breathes fire, stealing Princess Peach from the castle of the Mushroom Kingdom, which pisses Mario, the main character, off enough that he goes on a big journey to go hunt down Bowser and save Princess Peach. Pretty unique, right? What a great reboot of the series' plot. Critics point to the game's low difficulty, as it is fairly easy to play through in contrast to some of the more difficult Super Mario platformer games of the past. But most fans praise the game for adding quality improvements while also remaining true and faithful to the original style of 3D platformer Super Mario games. Not only did the game sell 30.8 million copies to place it as second best-selling Super Mario game of all time, but it is also the best-selling game on the Nintendo DS and one of the best-selling video games of all time. This title introduced many features that were new in the more recent 3D Super Mario games into the world of 2D platforming, such as the ground pound, the triple jump, and the wall jump. The title introduced some new power-ups as well: the blue Koopa shell, the Mega Mushroom, and the Mini Mushroom, just to name a few. The game had a minor multiplayer feature where just 2 players could play against each other in a game mode, one playing as Mario and the other as Green Mario. Luigi. New Super Mario Bros. Did a great job at adding new features and improvements to the old Super Mario Bros. Formula, while also staying faithful to the original games that came before it. New Super Mario Bros. Sold its way to being the second top seller in the Super Mario series. Number 1. Super Mario Bros. This shouldn't come as a shock to anybody. The original Super Mario Bros. Took the world by storm, and just about every single person who had an original NES had this game. The first Nintendo console took the world by storm, launching video gaming into a new era of home consoles. This game created the plotline of Mario saving Peach from Bowser, so we can actually praise it for the story's originality, instead of sarcastically doing it like we did for the past 4 entries. This game introduced us to all of the great characters we know and love from the series to this day, and spawned the numerous spin-offs and everything else Nintendo has done with Super Mario since 1985. This game is not only one of the greatest video games of all time, but arguably one of the most consequential. If it wasn't for the insane success of this original Super Mario Bros. Game, alongside the original Legend of Zelda title and other NES favorites, Nintendo would not have grown into the dominating force in the gaming world that it is today. We may have never gotten another fan favorite series such as Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Super Smash Bros., among dozens of others. This game is an icon in the history of Super Mario, history of Nintendo, and the history of gaming as a whole. So it's no surprise to us at all that this is the best-selling game in the entire Super Mario series, selling 40.24 million copies to put it as the Super Mario series top seller. If you want to hear us praise this game even more, you can check out our ranking of the Super Mario games, among many other ranking videos in which we've discussed the success of this game and how great it truly is. But for now, thanks for sticking around for us to crown Super Mario Bros. As the Super Mario series top seller. Before the video ends, I wanted to take a moment to shout out to our friends over at youtube.com/shouldyouplayit. Should You Play It announces and reviews every single weekly free game that Epic releases. Start by checking out this video. Why does Epic give away so many free games? I promise that you will not be disappointed. Link will be in the description for you. Thanks again for tuning into today's episode of Top Sellers. It was great to bring this series back, and we're looking forward to where we can take it in the future. Be sure to leave a like and comment whether or not you want us to make more of these in the future in the comment section below. Check out our most recent videos, and in the description, you can find the link to join our Discord and be a part of our channel, and our fan base is fun with over 700 members. This has been Brett. We'll see you next time.